What's going on, guys? It's Richie Berry here with the VC3 challenge coming up this weekend. So there's 5 different exercises. You've got 1 hour to complete as many reps of each of those exercises as you can. So we're just going to run over some ground rules before we get into the challenge.
Go feet out to shoulder width apart for me. We're going to be driving the knees out. I want you to push through the floor. Imagine you've got a tea towel underneath your feet that you're trying to tear apart for me. We're going to counterbalance your weight by coming down, bringing the arms out in front of you. I want you to make contact with the bench for me, and then we're going to stand back up to the top, full extension with the hips for me, okay? This doesn't count, okay, going down here, not making contact, and it doesn't count if we don't come into full extension at the top for me. What I want you to avoid is this for me. This is no good. This is no good for anything. This isn't even a squat, okay? So driving the knees out, pushing the hips back, keeping the arms in front to counterbalance. If you haven't got a Reebok deck, then get a stack of cushions, okay? And I want you to stack them up until they're about halfway from the foot to the knee for me, okay? We're gonna go down, we're gonna make contact with the cushions, and then we're gonna come up. That counts as 1, okay? Anything less, if we've got any injuries with the legs, any hip issues or knee issues, and we need to just come down halfway, that's absolutely fine. That just counts as half a rep.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the prone swimmers. Okay, most of my clients absolutely love this exercise. I'm going to keep the head nice and low. I want you to reach forward with the hands for me as far as they'll go. So fully extension on the arms, head down towards the mat or whatever you're using at the bottom to cushion. And we're going to swing the arms around, all the way around. Nice full rotation with the arms, touching the hands at the back. And then we're going to reach forward. And then we're going to touch at the front for me. So that counts as 1 rep all the way to the back and all the way to the front. Question for this exercise, again, we're going to be getting into the prone position, facing down for me, head nice and low. We're going to fully extend the arms at the front, and then as we bring the arms back, I want you to tuck your elbows into your pockets for me. Okay, straightening the arms out at the front, tucking the elbows into the pockets for me. Okay, if you've got shoulder issues, any type of impingements in your shoulders or any injuries, this might be a safer bet. This is worth half a point. Okay, so the next exercise is the hip thrusts. We're going to need the help of a good old sofa for this one. What I want you to do, I want you to go onto the sofa with your back, so lower yourself on. Now, we want the sofa, the end of the sofa, to be level with your chest. Okay, for the ladies, you want it level with your bra strap. This exercise, I often see this type of thing going on here, right? We want the head to follow with the hips. So again, we're going to come down. I want you to stop within 1 inch of the floor before we come back up to the top. We're going to come back up to the top, and I want you to keep your field of view right out in front of you, okay? So it shouldn't be the ceiling, it should be right out in front of you. We're down, all the way to the top. As this is the press up part of the challenge, for this particular part, we're going to be using a cushion yet again, okay? I don't want to be seeing this yet. This doesn't count. This isn't a press up. This is some kind of weird maneuver. I'm going to go hands a little bit further apart than shoulder width, okay? I'm going to spread the fingers, and I want you to retract the shoulders slightly for me, okay? We're going to straighten the legs out at the back. We're going to keep a nice tight core for me, so we're going to tense through the abs. We're going to make sure the lower back isn't doing all of the work, okay? And we're going to tense through the glutes while we're doing this exercise. We're down towards the cushion, and then we're going to press all the way back up again for me. So it doesn't count if we don't hit the cushion, and it doesn't count if we don't go all the way back up again. The regression to this exercise, you guessed it, we're going to go from the knees. Bringing the hips forwards, keeping a nice straight line from the knees all the way up to the shoulders, and then we're going to be performing the press up. 5th and final exercise, we're going to be going into Russian twists. Very important here to take notice of the cue points. We're going to be going chest proud. We're going to be going knees elevated, and we're going to keep the feet off the floor for me. This is the harder version of the exercise. I want you to keep your arms out in front of you. And we're going to twist out to the side, turning the upper body. So all the way around for me, touching the floor, bringing it back to the middle, and then making contact with the other side. The regression for this exercise, we're just going to keep the heels grounded on the floor. We're going to keep the knees bent. We're going to chest proud for me, arms out straight, touching the floor to the middle, touching the floor for me. So after we've completed the challenge, guys, all I need you to do is to write down how many reps of each exercise you've completed and the time it took you to complete each exercise. There is a full set of instructions that are going to be accompanying the video, so just check it out. No cheating. Good luck. A massive thank you for everyone taking part. Love you all.